I think there's this myth that telling someone that you like them is the worst possible thing that you could do if you like somebody. That instead there's this convoluted and backwards game where you pretend not to like them, or you play hard to get in order to seem aloof and not be misinterpreted as needy.
Yeah, you never tell a girl you like them, it makes you look like an idiot.
Sure, it depends on how you do it, but the act of telling someone that you like them does not automatically make you an idiot. If you painted it on a banner or put it on flyers around your school, then yes, that would make you look like an idiot. This idea is especially prevalent in high school because you're younger, and even having a crush can still be a relatively new experience, let alone dealing with it or acting on it. It's just infinitely easier to pretend that the scary thing that you don't want to do is also the thing that you should not do. It's important to establish that high school operates in a vacuum. It's not like the normal world. When you're in college or you have a full-time job, yes, you have a lot of the same conditions as high school, but it's still not the same. In college, I go to class, but I also have a part-time job, and I also have a truck that allows me to go off campus and do things outside of school. In high school, you're confined in one place for about 6 or 7 hours with the same people every single day. And at first these people are strangers, but soon enough they're not, and you know things about them that you would rather not know, especially if you went to middle school with them. Then you leave school and you go back home, and if you were like me, you stayed there. And that was your life. Sad, lonely life. When you're in high school, it feels like there's no world outside of it. And that makes crushes and relationships really difficult, because if something goes wrong, you can't get away from it. This sort of thing can definitely happen in college or at a workplace, but by then you've hopefully had some experience in dealing with that kind of awkwardness. And like I've said, you have a life outside of those places so that it doesn't consume you. I don't want it to sound like I'm telling you that you shouldn't tell someone you like them, just because if they say no, then you'll see them every day and it'll be weird, because I'm definitely not. The aftermath of rejection is hard and sometimes painful, but so is holding in a crush. As obvious as it sounds, saying that you like someone is an excellent way to let them know that you like them. It's also a great way to avoid any unnecessary communication problems. Some people try to get around this by saying something like, "Hey, wanna go to the movies?" or something, but even that can be misconstrued. Do you just not like going to movies alone? Do you want to be just friends? Or are you hoping that in the darkness of the movie theater that you can maybe hold my hand? Because those things are nice to know in advance. I've asked a lot of people out, and I've been rejected a lot. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you that rejection hurts any less or gets any easier the more times it happens. But I will say that the more that it happens, the easier it is to see that your life goes on. You'll eventually get to a point where it doesn't suck anymore. Ultimately, don't make a bigger deal out of it than it is. You are just telling someone that you like them. You are not proposing marriage. You are not confessing a sin. Hopefully. It's not a big deal. Don't let it wallow inside of you until it swells into this big and ugly, gross thing that you can't handle anymore. It's not good for you or the person that you like. Feel free to comment with any questions you guys have, whether it's about what I talked about here or about Disney, feminism, whatever. Like or subscribe to make us happy, and the princess will see you next week.